I've heard one thing about the law over here, which I don't trust, but it's there on the Google. If you do the research, if you pet dogs of others without taking any permission of theirs, and if the dog bites you, they won't pay you a single penny. But so if they do allow, and if the dog bites you, they have to pay 15k to 20k of pounds amount to you. That is the UK law. And I was like, bhai, मेरे को 2 दिन कुत्ता काट ले, मेरा loan ऐसे clear हो जाएगा.
I think we covered most of the things, everything that we wanted to ask you from your experience in India to here. Look, there's a big...
What's that?
Looks like a seal.
They never been like here.
So you were saying that knowing the city before coming here is important.
In the end, there's one Indian restaurant. I've never been there, but I'll try someday when I get paid a decent salary.
These are the perks of living close to the city center. Yeah. Now need to have your time management. Because you need to explore, you need to study, you need to do part-time job, and
opportunities are there, but you need to be very...
If you are planning to study in the UK, watch the video until the end and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, Marathi, every other native languages, I'm able to hear it. Yeah. And in my class itself, I have a strength of 30 people in the class.
Okay.
From that, I see 10-12 people Indians.
Indian. And other students are from which country?
Most of the students are from China.
Okay.
And the local ones from here.
Okay.
And from Africa.
So it's a decently multinational class.
Yeah, all mixture from all the regions. Yeah, we can. The beautiful thing about this city is that if you wish, you can go towards the very large park that is Richmond Park. There are like many wildlife which you can easily explore. And then again, there are like too many of the lakes besides the accommodation. Also, I can show you one of the lakes. It's there, Kingston Lake, and the boating facilities are there. So yeah, it's very much
From here, it's also a good base to go and explore more of UK.
The day I came here, the second day I saw the places near me to explore, and the Google map showed me there was one park which was very much famous, Bushy Park. So in Bushy Park, I was able to spot a very rare deer. It was reindeer. Like you'll see most of the stories of the people on Instagram or other social media about the Tower Bridge, about the London Eye. But apart from that, there's good opportunities to explore wildlife as well as nearby to you. So there are too many of wildlife of deers nearby, and in which I was able to luckily able to spot one of the very rare wildlife deer, which was white color.
Okay.
I can show you one picture if you want.
Yeah.
If you see this was the white reindeer, and here are the other regular ones, and
that's a real deer, huh?
Yeah. If you see, this was the very amazing healthy deer, I would say.
Healthy deer.
And this was the rare one. So I like wildlife photography, so I have my camera along with me, so I do these things in my free time.
You also now need to have your time management. Because you need to explore, you need to study, you need to do part-time job, and
so
you need to
one
build
suggestion,
skills.
like whenever a newbie is coming here, so first of all they target to settle down very smoothly. Do research at your free time about the market.
Right.
But the very first thing I would say, just settle it down, give some breathing space to yourself, get some groceries if you want nearby, and then make some new friend, do networking basically.
Right.
And then just start exploring.
So don't rush into things.
Don't rush,
because otherwise it might become too overwhelming.
Correct.
So
now I'll take you towards the riverside walk, and then from there we can just head towards the IQ accommodation.
Right.
Opportunities are there, but you need to be very active and smart enough to watch out for those opportunities.
What is it that if you had known before you came here?
Known before, okay.
It would have been very useful for you.
Yes, as my friends are already in Liverpool, few are there in Birmingham, few are in the Manchester. So for me, this area is something you have to explore by your own. You don't have that option. Maybe we can just go from this side.
Also a nice beautiful square here.
These are few of the restaurants which are very amazing.
Yeah, they look very fancy.
Yeah, very fancy.
And I think it's a good day to sit outside as well.
Correct. Now you'll see few of the more options near the riverside.
Yeah.
And it's like more amazing than this.
These are the perks of living close to the city center.
Yeah, you have like decent options nearby to you. It's not that you have to go and travel like far away to get some food or few fancy places. It's everything nearby to you only. This is the lake, Kingston River. So if you know the place already, then it's easier to you. You have that visibility, like which all grocery shops are much cheaper.
Right.
So when I came, I saw a few of the shops, like they were little less.
Look, there's a big.
What's that?
Looks like a seal. Is that a seal?
Oh, crazy! It's a seal. I've never seen.
In the middle of the city, found some food.
Or it's just one. Or maybe it's the color shade.
Yeah.
They never been like here.
Yeah, I think it's straight in here maybe.
I believe it's for the first time or something. Yeah, I mean I've never saw in this area, to be specific. I never heard about like there are any sales in the nearby area. So this might be very very rare or something for the very first time. There are like ducks here.
Ducks are of course. Yeah.
So it's injurious for duck to be here. It's not that safe because there are ducklings as well.
So you were saying that knowing the city before coming here is important and useful.
I mean you'll be aware about the few of the grocery shops, about the market, about the few of the famous places.
Right.
You don't have to hustle and to explore the other places.
And what do you think is the best way to do it? Find a senior student or like just Google?
Yeah, I would say do Google by yourself. It's okay.
Do both. Yeah,
do both.
Yeah.
If you have a senior with you, you'll know more about the academics, like what are the opportunities. So this is the riverside.
Wow.
And that's the Kingston bridge over there. From there, my house is like hardly 200 feet. Yeah. 200 meter or something. In line there are like too many options of restaurants
from here
till the end. Yeah, in the end there's one Indian restaurant. I've never been there, but I'll try someday when I get paid a decent salary. It's expensive, to be honest.
We don't have that much time, but otherwise we should have had a meal there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So these are the boats. So these are private. Ahead of this, if you see, there are like there is one boat club.
Okay.
So there are too many options of hiring a boat
and you can
doing your own party or something.
Yeah, we see that there's a family on their boat. They are having
this is the private. This is the private boat.
Yeah.
It's a very quiet, serene, too much relaxing place over here.
I feel I'm the loudest guy in the city.
Just wait for a few more hours. You'll hear more of the
Friday night the kicking.
Loud voices. Yeah. After getting drunk, there are more scenarios nearby.
Yeah, it's a beautiful walk from here. I think we covered most of the things, everything that we wanted to ask you from your experience in India to here. Also, I think it's a big advantage that you have 5 years of experience.
Yeah, so that is.
And you can, use it at your, best advantage.
Right.
To differentiate yourself from others. You have made new friends here?
Yeah, almost. I'm like getting the opportunity to do the networking whenever possible. And maybe it may be career fair festival, maybe in the accommodation itself, or maybe in the nearby places in the high street like area. So if I get someone, so I do initiate a conversation by being very polite and then by making a rapport. So that's how I build the connection.
So you are overall enjoying Kingston as a city.
Correct.
And Kingston University as well.
I've been in the central London near the Tower Bridge. So it's obviously very very much fascinating,
right?
Eye-catching sights over there. But still there are like too many crowds on the street. It's a struggle to walk over there, to be honest.
Right.
It was my personal experience.
I'm going there after this, so yeah.
So you'll definitely observe all these things. So there is like too much of rush and crowd over there. And comparing to this city, it's like too much chaos over there.
Live here, study here, and go
explore the other places. Yeah.
So I think the answer is different for different students. Everyone
exactly. If someone is liking more crowded place or a city with full of rush, and very much noisy or
Right.
something. Yeah, something going on every time.
Every time.
So that's the better place for them.
Yeah.
People like me who find serene, this calm riverside or something, a very silent place basically. So
Yeah.
this is the very right match, I would say. This is the Kingston Bridge. In the night, it glows very, very beautiful.
So they light it up and
I have a photo if you want. This is the bridge.
wow, they light it up all blue.
Yeah, it's blue in color. Sparkling types of views over here. In the water, if the reflection comes of the
Yeah.
lights, and then it's like totally
It would look even more amazing.
good looking. Yeah. I've heard one thing about the law over here, which I don't trust, but it's there on the Google. If you do
Okay.
the research, if you pet dogs of others
Yeah.
without taking any permission of theirs, and if the dog bites you, they won't pay you a single penny. But
So
if
you're not-
they
you're
do
not-
allow,
Huh.
and if the dog bites you, they have to pay 15k to 20k of pounds amount to you. That is the
Okay.
UK law. And I was like, भाई मेरे को 2 दिन कुत्ता काट ले, मेरा लोन ऐसे clear हो जाएगा. So this is the view from back of the IQ Kingston accommodation.
You are a funny guy, man.
Thanks. Even the northern lights, which people travel long distance to just check and just capture those moments. Those northern lights were available here.
Okay.
I actually captured. So it was aurora, what we say,
Yeah,
aurora
yeah.
lights, and then again the green one, the northern lights. It was amazing to be, First, I didn't knew that it was, something, northern lights or something. But then soon and later, very many people were there capturing these lights.
But this is Kingston.
This van is like everywhere in the riverside. This is the uphill near the Pendant Road campus. And these are not in the cell phone. It was able to
Right, I'm
give
not-
you the exact
exact
colors,
colors, yeah.
but the naked eyes were able to catch those green color.
Wow. We actually, first time I've seen a full rainbow where you can see all 7 colors.
Oh, is it?
While we were taking a bus from Manchester to London.
Uh-huh.
So on our way, they were like a big farmlands and slightly drizzly.
Okay.
And we saw like a full rainbow. It was also pretty amazing. For me, the first time.
So whenever I get bored or if I need to feed this swan, do some time pass, so I just come from the accommodation. That's the accommodation, the white building.
The white and the brown building.
Yeah, that's the IQ accommodation. And from there, it's like a minute walk near this boat trip area. And that's the railway line, the bridge, if you see.
Okay.
So that is connected at
I think that's where
Kingston
we came
station,
from. So yeah.
So even the Kingston railway station is like almost 2 minutes walk.
Yeah,
from
we
there.
can just walk from there to your apartment.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's hardly like 2 to 3 minutes.
Right. And from here, if you have to go to London, then maybe it took us what?
The
35
way which
minutes?
we went, from where we started, the high street.
Right.
So from the street where it ends, so on the right hand side there's a bus stop.
Right.
So there's a bus 85, bus number 85. So that takes you towards the highway. From
Okay.
highway you have to take another bus, and then so on. You have to just keep shuffling,
Right.
and then just go.
We
It-
took the train from what? Canary Wharf? No, we took a train from Waterloo.
Okay.
So from Waterloo to here was like half an hour.
Okay.
And then Waterloo to Canary Wharf was another 10-15 minutes. So you can reach Canary Wharf
Correct.
in like 45 minutes from this train station.
So the commute part is not that much, hustling or
Yeah.
challenging. You can simply download few of the apps available on the store. It will guide you.
Yeah, I mean,
It
these
will
are
take
things
you-
that you take like a week to sort
Correct.
of get attuned
There's
to.
an app City Mapper which
Yeah.
I use, and it helps you by telling which bus number, which platform, which bus station I
Right.
need. So exactly they guide you towards the destination.
Yeah, we'll
So
be
it's
using that
very
to
much easy
get
to
us back
travel.
to London.
So how did you found this area?
Oh,
Like
this is-
you've been in Greenwich, you said you've been in Manchester, Birmingham.
So I think every place has
So
its own
how would you
charm.
rank, like,
I
if you
see
if you
again,
would like
like
to
you
rank?
rightly said, there's no right answer.